Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is the layout of the pages. At the top left we have the menu, which takes us home, and at the top right we have the menu. This will take us to different areas of the website and hopefully get you moving around nice and quickly. At the top of the page we can see that we're in the string library, negative track delays page, and underneath that there's a menu which takes us to the different sample library developers that we'd like to discover the values for. On this particular page, we can see that we're on Orchestral Tools, and as we scroll up and down the page, we can see that we have the values for each of the libraries that have been entered. Under Berlin Symphonic Strings, you can see the row which indicates the articulation. So we have legatos, spiccatos, staccatissimo, and so on. For the sections, we have violins 1 and 2, violas, celli, and basses. In order to get access to the values, you'd simply click. It will flash to let you know that it's copied to your clipboard, and then you can enter that into your DAW. Some of the values are not going to be entered here, and that's because we don't have them yet. What we've tried to focus on is selecting the articulations that people are going to use the most. Now there will be some exceptions to this. We'll label these with special, and in this instance, for the organic samples tableau strings, we do have the legatos, but in this case we have portamento and ornament legato. As I scroll up and down the page, you notice that the menus for the libraries are at the top, and then for each of the sections at the bottom. We have strings, brass, winds, percussion, choir, and other that do not fit into any of the other categories mentioned. In this example, what I'm going to show you is using the values selected and getting them put into your DAW so that you can use them. So we'll use Metropolis Arc 1 strings, the articulation legato, the library patch high string octaves. We'll click it. It will flash to let us know that it's been copied to the clipboard. Now we can move to Studio One so we can enter the value. Okay, so in Studio One, you see that we have an instance of contact with the high strings legato octave loaded in. And all we need to do is make sure that we click on the inspector or press F4, go into the delay value, and we're going to paste in the value that we've already copied. That's -70. Hit enter. And now the offset should be correct for that instrument. Now it's worth bearing in mind that a lot of the values have been created by humans, not by robots. So there may be a little bit of variation, but it's worth noting that these are as close as we can get them at the moment, and more will be added as soon as they become available to us.